Hello, my name is Landy Lopez, and I'm an esthetician student in Global Beauty and Barber Institute, and today I'm going to show you a basic facial. Now that we have cleansed our hands and we are about to start applying warm towels. So after checking the temperature, we're applying one towel to the décolleté and one to the face. And we're going to hold the ends of the towel with both hands on either side of the face and lay the center of the towel on the chin and drape each side across the face with the towel edges draped over to the opposite corner across the forehead. If the client has any eye makeup or lipstick, we can remove, but if the client does not, we skip over that part and proceed to the next step. And remember to ask about contact lenses before putting product on the eyes. If the client is wearing contacts, do not remove the eye makeup. Using the towels over the hands as mitts, we are removing the towel, lifting each end and removing. Now we are applying cleanser, and we're going to place it on our palm, but you can also place it on the fingertips, and we're applying a small amount to our palm, and we are conserving the amount of product we're using. Starting at the neck or décolleté, we're using a sweeping movement, using both hands to spread the cleanser upward and outward on the chin, jaws, cheeks, and temples. We're spreading the cleanser down the nose and along its sides and bridge, and we're continuing to the upper lip area, cleansing the upper lip area under the nose with sideways strokes from the center area moving outward. We're making small circular movements with the fingertips around the nostrils and sides of the nose. We're continuing with upward sweeping movements between the brows and across the forehead to the temples. Applying more cleanser to the neck and chest with long outward strokes, cleansing the area in small circular motions from the center of the chest and neck toward the outside, moving upward, trying to use both hands at the same time on each side when applying or removing product. We're visually dividing the face into left and right halves from the center, continuing moving upward with circular motions on the face from the chin and cheeks and up toward the forehead using both hands, one on each side. We're removing the cleanser using moist cotton pads or disposable facial sponges. Start at the neck or forehead and follow the contours of the face. Move up or down the face in a consistent pattern, depending on where you start according to the instructor's procedures. Remove all the cleanser from one area of the face before proceeding to the next. Under the nostrils, use downward strokes when applying or removing products to avoid pushing product on the nose. Now we will begin to cover the client's eyes with eye pads, and we will begin to analyze the skin as well. We are positioning the magnifying light where we want it before starting the facial, so that way we can swing it easily to line up with the face, so we can note the skin type and condition and feel the texture of the skin. It is optional to cleanse the face again. Some treatment protocols do not include this second cleansing. If exfoliation is part of the service, it can be done at this time before steaming. If eyebrow arching is needed, it could be done either at this time or following the steam and extractions to avoid irritation from the steam. Be careful what you apply to freshly waxed areas. We're now starting to steam the face. Before doing this, make sure to preheat the steamer before you need it. Check that the water level is at the appropriate fill line. Turn it on, wait for it to start steaming, and then turn on the second ozone button if applicable while steaming. And remember to be cautious. Keep the steam facing away from the client until it is steaming to avoid potential spitting of water, which may happen if the machine is overfilled or not maintained properly. Check to make sure the steamer is not too close to the client and that it is steaming the face evenly. Turn off the steamer immediately after using it. If towels are being used in place of steam, remember to test them before to check the correct temperature. Ask the client if they're comfortable with the temperature. Towels are left on for approximately 2 minutes. Steam or warm towels should be carefully used on cool porous skin. Extractions are done immediately after the steam while the skin is still warm. So we have selected a water-soluble massage cream that is appropriate for the client's skin type, and we're using the same procedure as we did before with the product application to apply the massage cream to the face, neck, shoulders, and chest. And we're applying the warm product in long, slow strokes with fingers or a soft fan brush, moving in a set pattern. Now we're moving on to the facial massage, and we are doing a lot of hand movements, facial movements around the face, and we're making sure we're touching every part of the face without removing our fingers, and we stay in contact. And we are focusing on the neck first, moving up to the chin and all the way to the forehead. We're doing effleurage movements as well as friction movements. Now we are removing the massage cream using warm towels or cleansing pads, and follow the same procedure as for removing other products or cleanser. Now we're starting to apply a mask that is formulated for the client's skin condition, and we are going to remove the mask from its container and place it in the palm or a small mixing bowl using a clean spatula if necessary to avoid contamination. Warming the mask is recommended for better results as well as the client's comfort. We're applying the mask with the fingers or a brush, usually starting at the neck. We're using long, slow strokes from the center of the face, moving outward sides. We're proceeding to the jawline and applying the mask on the face from the center outward, avoiding the eye area unless the mask is appropriate for that area, allowing the mask to remain on the client's face for approximately 7 to 10 minutes. And we will remove the mask with towels followed with wet cotton pads or sponges. We're applying the toner product appropriate for the skin type. Serums as well as eye and lip creams are optional for application before the final moisturizer. We're applying a moisturizer, and we're also applying an additional sunscreen as appropriate for the client's skin. And we're finishing up with sunscreen. At the end of the facial, make sure you wash your hands and quietly let the client know that you're finished, and give the client instructions for getting dressed. Have the client come out to the reception area and when they are ready to discuss the home care products and regimen.